Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be doing travel braids today with some human hair added. It's going to be added like basically to the ends of her braids. It's going to be knotless in the back and then, feed-ins in the front. Now, the knotless in the back are not going to be like small. It's going to be like a medium large almost. I think she's going to have 6 rows all together in the back, just to let y'all know before I get started. Now, I didn't film like a lot of me braiding in the back because y'all have seen me do knotless braids 1,000 times. So I mostly recorded the front of her hair, but this is me just doing some braids in the back. This is the back of her hair, and we are going to put some human hair at the bottom, so I just left the ends just out. Now, you don't have to do that. If you want to save time, you can really just do perm rods and dip the hair at the ends and get the curliness at the bottom, and then have the human hair sticking out at the top. But this is me starting off my very first part at the front so I can do the designs. We're going to start off with a small braid going to the side. You better on the first date. I should have said what's wrong in the first place. I don't cause you always taking it the wrong way. You won't listen, you're too busy playing 2K. I always been down, but you still sleep. And even though I said it, now you should have been peeved. I feel it in my soul, yeah, it's so deep. So deep, you should know that about me, yeah. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, cause you always say I got an attitude. Why you talking to me like... She wanted her edges out, so I just pushed them aside and went ahead and got started on the left side of her head. Now, you guys, I wouldn't call myself a master or a pro when it comes to the feed-in braids. I'm still learning. Now, knotless, I got that in the bag. But the feed-in braids, yeah, I still have to work on that. Depending on the hair and just depending on like what I'm doing, some of it be coming out fire, but some of it I feel like I need to practice a little bit more. I feel like with smaller feed-in braids, it's hard. Even when I do like large ones too, like either way. So with the feed-in braids, I'm gonna show you guys what has worked for me, and I'm gonna tell you guys what has worked for me, just so you guys know and don't make the mistakes that I have made in the past. So when I'm doing this style, the like zigzag design, I just try to make sure I'm not using too much hair, because the more hair you use in the beginning, you'll have to use at the end, because it goes all the way, back, and you don't want the zigzags to look like lumpy, because they can look lumpy real fast because of the way the design is. And you just want to make sure you're picking up like small pieces of hair at a time. Because if you just pick up like really big pieces and try to do this, it's going to look crazy. Like, it's just going to look crazy. And when I mean small pieces, I mean itty bitty, like strands of hair trying to do this. It takes a while to do. But if you are doing small braids, you have to pick up small pieces of hair. You can't pick up big chunks of hair as you're corn rolling, because it's going to start looking like it's sliding and moving, and you can't even see the design of what you're trying to do. So keep that in mind. You better on the first date. I should have said what's wrong in the first place. I don't, cause you always taking it the wrong way. You won't listen, you're too busy playing 2K. I always been down, but you still sleep. And even though I said it, now you should have been deep. I feel it in my soul, yeah, it's so deep. So deep, you should know that about me, yeah. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude. Also, when you're doing small like feeding birds, you want to make sure that your hands are not moving up too much. Like, you want to keep your fingers close to the scalp as possible at all times, because it could start sliding, and then you might lose your placement. So make sure you keep your hands close to the scalp, and keep your hands like on the head as close as you can to have a good grip throughout the entire braid. So spoiled, so I'm the one that need a break. Like, you only stay in my place, but you the one who came home late. Nah, yeah, no, yo, that's you, yeah, that's you, that's you, yeah, that's you. Just tell me the avenue. Yeah, you always say I got an attitude. Now over here, we're just going to do some crisscross rubber band. That's, pretty self-explanatory. Putting small sections into rubber bands and then crossing it over onto the next rubber band in the back. And yeah, that's pretty simple.
I liked you better on the first date. I should've said what's wrong in the first place. I don't, cause you always taking it the wrong way. You won't listen, you're too busy playing 2K. I always been down, but you still sleep. And even though I said it, now you should've been peep. I feel it in my soul, yeah, it's so deep. So deep, you should know that about me, yeah. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, oh. Yeah, but that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, cause you always say I got an attitude, oh. Why you talking to me like you be like? Why you always wanna be like? Oh, I just need to tell him that you can't find. I just need to know that it's still mine. And the way that you can't say my name don't seem right. But I know when to go and to stop at the green light. Oh, I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, oh. Yeah, but that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, cause you always say I got an attitude, oh.
So when I'm doing like a rubber band method like this, it's a rubber band at the beginning. I just braid her hair first, like, regular, and then I just start adding hair. I used to start it off like a box braid, but it looked too thick, and you don't want it to look too thick. You want everything to be nice and flat. So when you're doing like stuff with the rubber band starting off, you can just braid the hair at first and then add some hair into it.
Just tell me the avenue. Yeah, you always say I got an attitude. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. You always say I got an attitude.
Now the design on this side I thought was pretty fire. I basically started off with one braid going to the back, and then I had two other braids beside that what braid in the middle, and they crisscross on top of each other. Y'all will see exactly what I'm doing, but like I said before, make sure if you're doing small feed-in braids, you're keeping your hands close to the scalp. You're not lifting them up all far. You want to make sure your fingernails are like literally touching the scalp as you are braiding, and picking up small, tiny pieces of hair. That's going to ensure that the braid comes out, pretty good and seamless. Like I said before, I'm still working on my feed-in braids, but they've been getting better as I've been, you know, practicing more and more.
but you the one who came home late. Nah, yeah, no, yo, that's you, yeah, that's you, that's you, yeah, that's you. Just tell me the avenue. Yeah, you always say I got an attitude. I just turn on your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. You always say I got an attitude. That's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few. Cause you always say I got an attitude. I liked you better on the first date. I should've said what's wrong in the first place. I don't, cause you always taking it the wrong way. You won't listen, you're too busy playing 2K. I always been down, but you still sleep. And even though I said it, now you should've been peak. I feel it in my soul, yeah, it's so deep. So deep, you should know that about me, yeah. I just turned on your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, yeah, but that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few. Cause you always say I got an attitude. Why you talking to me like you be like? Why you always wanna be like? Oh, I just need to tell them that you can't find. I just need to know that it's still mine. And the way that you can't say my name don't seem right. But I know when to go and to stop at the green light. Oh, I just turned on your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, yeah. But that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few. Cause you always say I got an attitude, so I'm the one that's out of place. I'm the one that's in the way. I don't communicate. I'm so spoiled. So I'm the one that need a break. Like you ain't stay in my place, but you the one who came home late. Nah, yeah, no, yo, that's you, yeah, that's you, that's you, yeah, that's you. Just tell me the avenue. Yeah, you always say I got an attitude. I just turned on your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. You always say I got an attitude.
Now I did flat iron her edges with a small flat iron and just like curved it back just so that they'll look, give that soft effect. I will be using the She's Bomb Edge Control on her edges today. That's what I usually use on my clients. For myself, I use the Got to Be gel, but a lot of people don't like putting gel in their hair. So I just use the She's Bomb because if they have different gel at home, it won't like mix together. Now, I did end up dipping this hair. If you are using human hair for the ends, you can definitely dip the hair because the human hair, as long as it's 100%, it will not like the curls or nothing won't like mix or nothing. If you're using Remy or a blend, it's probably going to alter the curl pattern. So if you're using 100% human hair, it'll be fine. But if you're doing like a blend, yeah, that might happen. So this is the finished product and I came out so cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
makes you better